So I found this Reddit post titled "My Feminist Mother Doesn't Care About My Brothers Making Sexist Jokes in My Face" on r/2x chromosomes, and it's actually a kind of funny story about a girl who's very, very sensitive and is now here to vent about her sensitivity and how she really can't handle anything and reads too much into everything. My mother, 46 female, is quite religious but is very much her own woman. She has always told me, 16 female, that women are badly treated and she has helped me with my feminist projects and giving me insight into her life when she felt like she was being discriminated against because of her gender. So therefore, I thought this woman was a feminist and would be a safe space for my problems, but obviously not. First of all, um, I think this really just kind of just gives an idea of where this is going. She doesn't like something that happens and then immediately starts saying her mother isn't a feminist or something and just immediately jumps to that. I know I'm being a little bit dramatic, but here's what my brothers 13 male and 11 male said to me. Recently, my dad has been telling me to calm down when I get frustrated with his behavior, like him not cleaning or telling me to clean and not my brothers, or when I am silly talking a little bit loudly or animatedly. Um, I'm just confused on why she says when I am simply talking a little bit loudly or animatedly, as in, is your dad getting mad at you when you do that? Or how exactly does that just fit into that sentence at all? Um, I think this actually might be a fairly fair thing to be, uh, annoyed by or frustrated with. But as we go into the story, you'll see that she's still extremely sensitive to the smallest things where you simply shouldn't be offended by. I have told him many times, don't say that to me, please. You are invalidating my emotions. My brothers have been around when it happens. They've picked up on the fact that it irritates me. What does the dad say that's apparently invalidating your emotions? You need to put some background here and actually say what's offending you instead of just saying, "Oh, I'm getting offended. I'm allowed to be mad about it." You need to at least show how you are actually allowed to get mad over it. And my brothers have been around when it happens. They picked up on the fact that it irritates me. Okay, so they're just being annoying younger siblings, like younger siblings typically are. Not really anything anti-feminist to it, I guess. Yesterday, I was reading a book called Feminists Don't Wear Pink and Other Lies. It was a collection of stories from a woman, and some of these stories made my head hurt. It was one of these stories about a little girl being told to shut up, feminist, because she didn't shave her legs. She was 9 years old. My brother, 13 years old, looked over my shoulder and read, "Shut up, feminist," because it was in big capital letters. Okay, there really just simply isn't a problem here. It's in big capital letters. It's going to stand out among a page filled with text. Grow up, don't read that much into it. It's really not that big of a problem. It's in big capital letters. It's meant to pop out. This made me very angry because I felt he knew what he was saying because I was wearing shorts and I only shaved the bottom half of my legs. You are actually reading so much into this. It's you're just reading so much into this. It's an unnecessary amount. It's just that the words popped out and that's it. That's why he read it. It popped out. It's meant to pop out because that's how the author designed it. It's in big capital letters. I sat where I was for a while and they yelled a few insults at me until I got up and went into the kitchen. They came to the window and started barking at me. This really tipped me over the edge. I told my mother, "Tell the boys to stop barking at me." She started laughing and said, "Stop getting annoyed. They're trying to annoy you." And I said, "Yes, they are my brothers, not random men on the street. I shouldn't have to deal with this in my own home from your children." Oh my God, she is actually so sensitive. They're literally just trying to annoy her. That's it. Grow up, learn to deal with it. Don't go crying to your mom. "Oh no, they're bothering me. It's so annoying. Can you please stop them?" She said, "If you're getting so upset, maybe you should stop reading that book." Okay, I guess, okay, I don't know how to feel about that. I was crying at this point because I was so frustrated and she matched my tone of voice, which was rather high, admittedly. I wish I could have been calm and logical, but I was too upset. I just went to my room to cry in peace. Honestly, that is that is actually sad. You were upset that he said, "Shut up, feminist," because it was popping out in big letters inside of a book, and apparently it's because you only shave the bottom half of your legs. No, it probably isn't. It's literally just that you feel the need to get mad for no reason whatsoever. Today I've woken up and to be honest, all I could think about is that my feelings do not matter in this household. My brothers have learned this from my father, and my mother has shown me by mocking my distress. She invalidated my emotions like she has told me my dad has done to her in the past. Holy shit, grow the fuck up. Your emotions are being invalidated because they're stupid emotions of you crying over the smallest thing. You need to actually just grow up and like not be so extremely sensitive. Normally, I would turn to my mother with situations like this from outside the home, and she would ask me who it was and try to get it solved for me. When it is her own children, she couldn't care less. Personally, I would not want my children to grow up thinking this is okay. They already think women are put on this earth to clean for them. Holy shit. Now she goes to blaming her mother and saying her mother isn't a true feminist because she has common sense and recognizes that you shouldn't be so amazingly sensitive over the smallest things. And yeah, I just like she's just like blaming everyone now, claiming her mother isn't a feminist and is like misogynistic too because she doesn't agree with being so sensitive. Sorry for such a long post, but I really felt like I needed to give a full background and explanation. I mean, I guess that full background and explanation was important, but like there's still a lot of stuff you missed out. Like what exactly does your dad like say to you that invalidates your emotions and stuff? Like overall, whoever wrote this, like it just really seems like she's trying to cherry pick information to like, make other people on this subreddit or such 2X chromosomes agree with her and like comfort her and allow her to vent to them, even though she's just like straight up overly sensitive. I think overall, the lesson that should come from this is just don't be so overly sensitive. Like, it's just sad seeing so many people get offended over the smallest things and just like reading three words that someone said and like trying to make it into a connection about how she doesn't shave her like full legs or something. Like, it's just weird.